And just like that, we are hitting 7 hours. Fifi, Fev, Nick, quick roll check. We're all good to go.
Yes, still
present.
here,
Good
present.
Right, let's do it.
All good.
We've got Eddie Maguire joining us before 12 o'clock this morning in studio. Cannot wait for that. Bit nervous, though, because guests aren't allowed to talk for longer than a minute at a time.
God, imagine winding him up. Some lady, a journo, actually told him to pipe down or something last week.
Really?
Yeah, he kept talking. She's like, pipe down, Eddie.
Oh, ask him about it. He's joining us in about 10:15. We've got $10,000 cash to give away right now. That is a lot of money on the phone we have.
Yes, so we have Joe from Geelong. Hi, Joe.
Hey, how you going?
Great,
Morning.
Joe. We are 6 hours and 2 minutes into our 27-hour marathon. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It is. And Joe, you probably heard we're playing Alpha Bucks on the hour. That's why you're getting to play now. And that means over 27 hours, $250,000 could be given away. That is huge. But right now, Joe, let's make it all about you and $10,000. You've got 30 seconds, 10 questions, and every answer needs to begin with
The letter H, Joey boy, I'm going to give you the answer to question 7. I think this is impossible. A celebrity that guest starred on Friends. Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt.
That's it. That's just a hard question.
That's really hard. Helen Hunt. Helen Hunt. Lock that in, Joe. That's coming in at number 7. Before that, though, answer all the other questions, beginning with the letter
Just make
H.
sure you say that word right, bro.
Helen Hunt. Letter H. Good luck, Joe. Here we go for $10,000. Question
luck.
1. Name a pop star.
Pass.
A nursery rhyme.
Pass.
A country.
Holland.
A type of dwelling.
Pass.
A hotel chain.
That's hard. Pass.
Something you'd find in a wardrobe. A celebrity that guest starred on Friends.
Helen Hunt.
A word to describe food.
Hungry.
A British actor. Woo! You've got a couple in there. That was good. Well done, Joe.
Oh, that's so hard.
That was amazing.
Joe, you're going to take Joe through the answers. Nick?
Yeah, name a pop star, Harry Styles, a nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty, a type of dwelling, house, hotel chain, Hilton, a British actor, Hugh Grant.
Mate, even if your little son Maxie, we want 1 or 2.
Yeah,
That
one,
was 1.
almost 2, yeah.
If you said a nursery rhyme, he would say hot cross buns.
Yeah,
You would have got that.
his favourite
hot,
food.
hot bum.
Bun.
Joe, $100, all yours, and that was fun. Thanks for playing, Joe.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys.
And for
Cheers,
everyone
Joe.
else, good news for you. We're playing Alpha Bucks every hour while we're in the middle of our Guinness World Record attempt. That's 10K every hour. So next chance is at 12:30 this morning. Oh, the Savo, actually. We're ticking over the Arvo soon. Wow, that's weird.
We just ordered some lunch from DoorDash. I did. I ordered Nando's. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, bang. How good's
Oh,
that?
you missed the
Ticking
boat.
over to
What?
lunchtime. I should say a big thanks to DoorDash as well. You can find thousands of restaurants, convenience items, and groceries on DoorDash for under $1 delivery free. Go to DoorDash.com or download the DoorDash app for more. Thank you for feeding us today, DoorDash. Brendan Favola, do you want to give everyone a clue and tell them what letter's coming up at 12:30 this afternoon?
Maybe not. What's that start with?
Yes. There you go. You got it. Hey, that's a great letter for the next Alpha Bucks. Might be giving away 10K, but right now, how about we get on Morgan Wallen? This is Last Night on 101.9 The Fox. Turn it up. We're live. Still at The Fox. Oh, it is Fifi Nick. If you're wondering why we're still on, we are in the middle of a record, the world's longest radio show. We started at 5:30 this morning, going all the way through to 9 o'clock tomorrow, 27 and a bit hours straight, all thanks to our good friends at Underworks. To break a record that takes all day, you need all-day comfort with all-day socks by Underworks.
Now, my beautiful daughter, Lenny, she's on the Listener app at the moment, studying in the library for her exam, and she's listening to us. So I thought I'd just say hello.
Hi, Lenny.
Lenny?
She said, how did that guy not get Harry Styles? Oh, my God, silly man.
Does that mean at the library at school?
Yeah, she's at school, yeah. She's studying.
That's good, isn't it? Oh, she'll have her
got
AirPods in. Because I'm like, couldn't listen to anything in the library
No, she's got her pods in, or
Yeah, right.
those things on that I had to buy.
that you weren't going to buy,
Yeah, but
you did.
And you bought them?
She's already
Did you buy
bought
them
them.
in the end?
Already bought
No,
them.
she-
Remember he was going to surprise her on the plane
yeah.
with them?
No, she used the money to buy them herself.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
From
she's
a
still
few-
going to get spendy money on holiday.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about this. In fact, Fev, I feel like you'll be across this story. Scientists say that aliens, and wait for it, I don't alarm anyone, have already landed on Earth
Yeah, they reckon
and
they
we
will,
haven't noticed.
They reckon they're just hanging out with us.
See,
Undercover.
who are these scientists, though? At a Manhattan conference last weekend. Now, this conference was entitled The Pentagon Extraterrestrial Intelligence.
God, that would have been
Um,
interesting.
Now, they said the possibility is that aliens have already visited Earth. They think that's 100% that's happened.
Yeah, wow.
Well,
And that we've probably seen them before.
what they've got is, Boxy, up in the sky at the moment, there was some a message sent down.
Sorry,
mean?
what?
There was a message sent from space. And there
Like a
was
skyrider, like a little plane.
No, like
Marry me,
No,
Jill, or whatever.
like a different language, and they sent it down to Earth to see if we can decrypt the code, to see if we can speak alien. That's
Not true. You've been watching Men in Black.
Yeah.
Seriously,
No,
that's
I'm
not
not.
happened.
I'm not even joking.
When
it was
did
in
it
the news
happen?
2 days ago.
James
James
Blake,
Blake,
you
2 days
Googling?
ago.
Come on, mate.
It has been confirmed overnight that NASA can confirm the first UFO sighting. NASA's never done that before.
They reckon there's 800.
They've confirmed a
it.
UFO
Yeah.
sighting. Hang on, Fev was trying to tell me there's been 800 UFO sightings.
That may be cumulatively. That's
Yeah.
what NASA is confirming.
Yeah.
And actually, hang on.
Thank you.
No.
Can you just apologise
I'm
for
not going to
what?
apologise to you because, wait for it, you're talking aliens. UFO is unidentified flying object.
No, but there was
so
a descriptive
there are lots of
text.
things that no one knows how to identify.
If
It doesn't
he-
mean they're aliens.
But if he gets on the Google now with his quick little nerdy brain, there was a message sent down from space to Earth to try to decrypt the code, and they reckon it was aliens.
Josiah's nodding furiously.
No, I've seen this as well.
Yeah, it was on the news
He's
yesterday.
waving.
Nick,
It's
you
on.
weren't
We
here.
are on.
You weren't here yesterday, and I had to deal with mermaid chat, and I
Yeah, when
again
you're
was the-
outnumbered, it's never great.
It's really tough.
Well, we
so
had-
I'm going to need you.
We did 13, 10, 60 mermaid. We had mermaids
And
ring up.
mermaids rang the
They-
show,
They're
which
mermaids
was-
rang
Did
up.
they? They're
Yeah,
real.
No, they did. They're real.
James Blake.
Radio waves were picked up, and get this, they were picked up in Australia. It
Yeah, that was in
Australian
Australia.
researchers
Told
picked
ya.
up the most.
Decoded message. I'm not going to make things up.
But what
I'm
was
not
It
gonna-
could be a kid doing it,
No, I
like
come from a kid
Morse
doing
Morse
it
code from his bedroom somewhere.
in space.
How do you know that's from space?
Because what?
Also, don't you think at some point, and I don't mean to have a crack here because I haven't slept, and I think people who study astronomy and follow that as a living are brilliant people, but at some point they've got to justify their existence, don't they?
No, that's
So I think-
astrologist.
Oh. But at some point, I feel like
See,
they've
the
got to
man
go.
that comes with you is just picking you up
Yeah,
on
but
every all
they're
mistakes you
government,
make.
NASA,
No,
they're
no, I
all
was making fun of
government-funded
hippie
agencies. At some point, they're getting paid millions and billions of dollars. They've got to, at some point, sit in a conference room and go, guys, if we don't come back with we've seen something, taxpayers are going to go, what is all this astronomy stuff? What's the point? So then maybe they just go, yeah, we got a signal.
No, they did.
Now, don't you think you're starting to go on to that side, Fee?
Did I do a conspiracy theory?
Yeah, definitely.
It is the Fox.
I'm sorry I left you by yourself yesterday. It only took one day.
For 27 hours. Eddie Maguire joining us next. First, let's get on Peking Duck and Darren Hayes. This is I Want You at the Fox. Hello.
Look at that wig.
6-hour radio marathon, and there are a few rules for you before we introduce our next guest.
Yes, so we're 6 hours and 18 minutes into attempting this Guinness World Record of 27 hours. One of the T's and C's that Pete Fairbairn, our adjudicator who's sitting there watching everything we do, he said when a guest is in, they can only talk for a minute and then we have to interrupt to hear our voices. So we have brought in a great friend
We have
of
a bell
ours.
for you.
No chance of that happening.
I know, Eddie Maguire. Welcome
Hello,
back
guys.
to
I was going to say you could go and have a nap. Leave it to me.
know.
I'll just keep talking for a while.
We actually thought that. We went, Eddie can just, we just sit and listen
He's
to
up
him
to
for
53 hours.
Do we have something for you? If you get close to the minute, Das, we've got something for you.
Oh,
This
yeah?
is what we'll do. We've got... That's just
So if we hear that, one of
you
us
need
has
to
to
Can't they
say
have
a
a footy
word.
siren or something? That'll do. Hey, Fee, by the way, you're looking magnificent in black and white.
Oh, thank you. I really,
Yes.
I love
You
that.
are.
I did that.
You are.
I wish I could say I did that for you.
That's it. But I'll take
but
it as
yes,
such.
you can, absolutely.
They're doing everything right.
Fifi
I
boy.
hate Collingwood, and you hate Carlton. That's why.
No, I don't hate Carlton.
you
I'm
do.
enjoying Carlton
No,
so much.
Yeah, because we're losing
Yeah.
at the moment.
Of course
You
it is.
love
It's a
that.
double whammy.
But in the footy world, Boxy, Nick, you're born once you're a Carlton person to hate Collingwood, and Collingwood is to hate Carlton. And I hate Collingwood so much. They're just every time you
That
play,
he rang me daily to come there. That's why.
Yeah.
Did
I was,
you really?
I was coming to Collingwood,
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
wouldn't trade me there.
Yeah.
Carlton stick
No, they
said no.
wouldn't. No, that was
it.
it.
was all on.
Yeah.
2010, I could have been a Collingwood premiership
Had
player.
him ready to go.
Had him all ready to
You
go.
keep
all
that
signed-
story to
all
yourself when you're
signed
talking about
up.
your baggers a lot.
All signed up. No, but Collingwood are doing everything right, Boxy. Their players are playing exciting footy. They're the best team to watch, which hurts to say. Their supporters, the way they go, Colling. I'm in my room. I was in the lounge the other day, and all my kids are Carlton. They're like, I'm in there going, Collingwood. They're going, Dad, what are you doing? Then they get at Mother's
catchy.
Day, they get all their mums into the huddle to sing with the players. And I'm like, this is just beautiful. Collingwood's so good. What am I doing?
See, at Carlton have had the mothers singing all the time, haven't they, for years? They're all mothers down there. But anyway.
Jeez.
Hey, you know why I hate Carlton so much? Have I ever told you this story? As a little boy, I'm 12 years of age. I've gone to say 1978, I might have been 13. 1978 first semi-final. Jezza had just come into Carlton as the captain coach. Big game, Collingwood.
Darcy's just having a lend of it.
Yeah, you can keep going.
Big game, the Pies, massive fight on the half-forward flank. Phil Carman gets reported. They're all in there. Bruce Dawes throwing punches. It's unbelievable. And the Pies win. And we put them out. Bang. See you later. So I get into Richmond Station. I'm standing there. Remember the old silver trains?
Yeah.
And I'm standing there. I'm just a little boy about to catch a train into the Flinders Street and then out the Broadmeadows. And I've got my beanie on. I've got my mum's need to be the great scarf. I've got my Collingwood jumper on with number 9 on the back for Phil Carman.
Phil Carman.
And Jen, as the door was shutting, this Carlton bloke reached in to my 13-year-old head and grabbed my beanie off it and threw it under the train as the door shut and we pulled away. And there's a tear glistening in my eye. All I could see was half a dozen black and white hooped arms belting the hell out of him on the way through. And I thought, they are my people.
Yes!
That is what it's all
Would have
about.
been a massive
great
beanie
story.
too.
That was a good
Sit
beanie
on
too,
that,
mate. It's only 13 at the time. I was filthy that it went to. I'd only shoplifted it the week before.
Well, Eddie, we want to know. We're 6 hours, 20 minutes into our 27-hour challenge.
Yeah,
Used to do days, breakfast radio,
yeah.
off to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, off to the footy.
Yeah.
Or off to Hot Seat, off to the footy.
Or onto the footy show, yeah.
Yeah. How did you operate on days like that?
Well, it was actually even back in the early days when I went to Channel 9, I used to do breakfast radio and do Nightline, which was
wow.
the late news.
God.
So on some nights I'd do the breakfast radio, it was pre-hot set, I think, but we'd be working all day, do the footy show and then do Nightline afterwards. So I used to wake them up and send them to bed. So that was every night for 5 nights a week.
What are your tips?
What's
are you
that?
a big coffee man? Are you
No,
a...
well, you just keep going. You've got to be careful doing all that sort of stuff, the coffee, and otherwise it throws you out. Just put your head down and go. You'll be right. It's like Fev in the old days at the Metro. We used to-
Mate, yeah, we just kept going.
So that's where I did my best. I did my best work. I used to come on a Sunday night. It was at Chasers, of course, and you go straight through to breakfast radio, and then on you'd go.
Oh,
I used to go
wow.
straight from. There used to be the old three. Used to do like the G Bung. Then you do the what's Darcy's pub on the corner there in Richmond.
Yeah,
what was that called? Then you go there. Then you go to Star Bar.
Precinct.
Yeah, Precinct. Then you go to Star Bar.
Was the Depot before
Depot,
that?
that's the one.
And then before that, it was the Greyhound
Yeah, you
Hotel,
go
which was owned
Depot,
by Craig
Star Bar, and
McCullough.
then if you're real keen, you do the quaddie, and then you go to Heat,
Yeah.
and you jump on a tram and go straight up Royal Parade, jump in the steam room, and then footy train.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like to get through this, we've just got to drink a lot.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, you obviously one of our great mates passed away not long ago, Shane Warne, the great Shane Warne, and you did a fantastic job. I don't think we spoke to you since then, but you did a great job. Obviously, I saw last night watching the State of Origin.
Yeah.
The Shane Warne doco is coming out. What were your thoughts?
It's a series, not a doco.
You've stepped in here, haven't you?
No,
you guys stepped in a bit?
No. Well, partly
Jam
what was
TV?
happening. No, it's not so much that. It's what was happening is that the Warren family heard about it second hand and thought, hang on a second, Nine have been such a great part of this. Are they going to do some salacious thing? And I think after what happened with the memorial service and the outreaching of support, the people might have thought, hang on a second, maybe we've pulled the wrong rein here and it's gone a bit early. So all I was able to do was pull the parties together and get the scripts and make sure that everyone was okay, and then everyone was okay.
So you stepped in.
A little,
The big dog.
I did, yeah. So
The big
you
dog
pull your
stepped
head
in,
in. We're
yeah.
not writing that.
Yeah.
You and the main thing was the family were happy and everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy now,
so
which
it's
is
all
good.
So it'll be good fun.
Yeah, because there was a lot of backlash about how much the funeral cost, and I know Eddie hates this, but Eddie paid out of his own pocket some of that stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it was.
You don't
part
like
of
saying it, but that's shit, mate. That's massive to do that.
Look, we did it because it was our mate.
I know,
And,
I know it
the
is,
reason
but-
why we wanted to do it was to make sure it was done what we thought would be the right way.
Yeah.
And it came out that way. But these things, look, it's like anything. But a lot of people know the cost of something and the value of nothing. And the value on so many ways. And I don't even want to go into the economic value, but to actually show that this bloke meant something to us, to unveil the MCG. We could have done it anywhere else, but we're unveiling the stand. There it is. And don't forget, people also don't take into effect that we had the Prime Minister of Australia there, sitting in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
So security was there. You're not making no money out of tickets because it was all free, etc., etc., etc. So it's not that big a deal. People may not also look at the knock-on effect. 6 months later, we had 97,000 for India versus Pakistan.
Yeah, massive.
The impact of India watching that, because I actually went over to India a few months later, and people were literally coming up to me. They don't know me in India, but they knew me from the Warney thing, and saying how the MCG, they want to come to see Warney, and it's now become a sacred site for cricket people. So
100%.
not that we're looking for the economic impact, but if you want to start drilling into that. Then I can furnish the figures to show that it was cheap. At half the price.
Mate,
by
I
a long
agree.
way.
I did say to the Prime Minister when we were walking up there, I said, "Welcome to the office, my office." And
exactly.
He didn't give me much old ScoMo.
No, he was thinking about the Sharks.
So we got
Did you even take-
so we got him ousted, didn't we?
It was the Sharks, man. Sharks.
Did you even take a seat there or just go stand in the
I went in the
fore?
goal square. I'm like, why is this in the middle? I've never been here before.
Eddie Maguire.
This
hate
is
to
so
wrap you up.
dangerous. I could
We've
just
got
listen to you
ads.
all day. Like I was
I
just
know, it's the
mesmerised
best.
If you have
by
to
you.
stick around, we
And then I
can.
panicked. Did I talk?
He's a great man.
Oh, phew.
Phew, we've got to get some
We've got
ads
to get all our
on.
voices
Oh, got
in.
ads.
It's the rules because of the Guinness World Records. They have rules on how many ads per hour. but
Okay, we'll get the heads away.
Millionaire Hot Seat. It returns 5 p.m. to Savo on Channel 9. Can't
Am I
wait.
done now, or am I
Yeah,
coming
you can
back?
stick around if you,
You can
want.
do whatever you want, mate.
I'll hang around. Pete
Yeah,
Hitchens
stick
out there.
around. Let's do it. Let's get ads on.
Break, he's breaking.
Oh, yes. Getting through hour 7 with our good friend Eddie Maguire. Don't forget, hey, this is exciting. We'll be able to watch this at Savo. Millionaire Hot Seat returns 5 p.m. on Channel 9. Can't wait
Why
for
don't
that,
you
mate.
play along with it? Just
We
go.
should.
Play along. You can do that.
We'll have it
That'll
on.
knock
We'll
off
have
an
it
hour.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great
Give us the
idea.
answers because would have
I do, right at the end. I do that after every one.
Give us the answers now.
So this is hour 7, Eddie. And like, in all honesty, do you think we can do it?
No, I think you can do it. There's no doubt. Whether you'll do it well is another thing, of course. But no,
Our standards have to drop at some
no,
point.
you'll be right. You'll kick through. Look, that's what it's all about, Fev. In those days, he might have been kicking all the goals, but he had the players up the other end getting the ball to him. At
No, I
various
had the
stages.
supporters going. The other players were.
No, they were. You're right. Yeah, it was a bit of a one-man band in those days.
Do you find that? Do you know what I'm looking forward to? Because I used to do years ago mid-dawns. I was a mid-dawn announcer,
Yeah.
so I've done all of that. They're the best callers you get. Like, I'm
Oh,
actually
yeah.
looking forward to the middle of the
Because
night.
the medication's kicked in. Yeah, let's be honest.
100%.
Self-medicated, a lot of them too.
I know. That'll be very loose
Well, let's
radio.
we used to always say that Sam Newman Street Talk was an interesting segment. He didn't interview anyone twice, so there's plenty of people out there who have a different point of view and
True.
a different way of looking at life. So,
What's your tip afterwards? So we wrap at 8:30 tomorrow. Do a victory lap for half
you
an
got a
hour.
weekend then, haven't you?
Yeah, but do you just stay up all day and then have a
You
big
go
sleep?
again. Go and get on it.
Get on it.
Yeah, go because you may as well.
This is
run
the Broadmeadows
you gotta-
coming out.
Well, you got to run yourself right down. I used to sometimes do this. It wasn't a bad thing, where you'd run it out. It's like your mobile phone. Sometimes you got to take it empty, and then have a
good for
good
the
weekend.
battery.
Get yourself right again.
Yeah.
You know, take it easy. Go for a good walk. Get out in the sunshine is the big thing.
Yeah.
Get that vitamin D. Everyone's vitamin D deficient at this time of the year. Get out for a walk around. Take the beanie off, Fev, and just go around. Get some sun on you, and then you'll be right. Watch the footy,
Yeah.
and away you go.
I'll be fine. I'm going to Sydney. I'm going to, with Dipper.
Oh, yeah.
We're going out to the Parramatta Goannas. The Parramatta Goannas, and then we're going to the Maryland RSL.
What are you and Dipper doing at an NRL club?
Just when I thought State of
Cashew,
Origin,
bro.
I thought State of Origin would have been the saddest thing happening to New South Wales this week, and here come Fev and Dipper
Parramatta
up to the
Goannas.
Goannas.
Here's my phone. It's the AFL saying, no, please don't. Don't. We're just starting to get a foothold up there. Gee whiz. That's a 2-person end of season trip coming up there.
Oh, we cannot wait to
Big
see Eddie Maguire, Millionaire Hot Seat returns.
Can I tell you a quick Dipper story?
Oh, yeah,
Quickly.
please,
I'm
please,
doing
please.
a live cross at Hawthorn, right? And I'm doing the live cross, and behind me you can't see anything. I'm on Channel 10 News, and behind the camera is the entire Hawthorn Football Club. And while I'm trying to do the interview with Dermot, of all people, Rat Platten comes up behind me, and and he actually goosed me. Boom! Up the jacks,
Yeah.
right? While I'm live on air. And I'm talking to Dermot,
Prostate.
who then, as I turn back, gives me the squirrel. And as I turn back to the camera, there's Dipper in the nude, jumping up and down.
Oh, the good old
The
days.
Big Dipper. That was
good old
and
days.
they're throwing tape at you. And if you survive that, then they said, right, you're in, and away you go.
Imagine doing that now.
Oh, you can't say
You
anything
couldn't.
these days.
God,
It's
yeah, you can't.
Royal Commission.
We better
for
wind
saying
this up
it,
real quick.
We cannot wait to watch Millionaire Hot Seat. It's on 5 p.m. We'll be here watching in the
Yeah,
studio.
Footy classified on Wednesday nights, of course.
As
Not-
well.
Not last night because of the State of Origin, but next week we'll be back in town.
You've been under the pump a bit, fully classified.
What's that?
Caro?
Oh, that's the Monday one, not the Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, the Wednesday. The Monday one. Oh,
Oh,
God.
well, she made a bless.
Stop
There you
making
go.
up
She
things.
She apologised on that show. Maybe it was in advance of what was coming.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. So that's interesting.
Mind you, if I was Cripper, I'd stay away from the rest of them too, wouldn't you?
On
Oh,
Channel
it's not a
9,
bad idea.
Fev with a mouthful of Nando's. Let's get on
It
with
was a
some
bad
music.
one. She apologised, which was good.
at
What are
the
we playing?
Fox. Ja Rule Ashanti, always on time. You want to introduce
One of
it?
your
It's your
favourites,
pick.
Eddie.
Never heard of it.
It's a good one. You might have heard it back in the
Play
day.
it. Go, get it.
Here it is, right
Is it a
here.
knock-off? Is it
At
like
the
most of
Fox.
these songs?
It's a good song. Yeah, not bad.
That's fees.
It's 13 minutes past 12 at the Fox. Sam Smith teaming up with Kim Petras. That's Unholy at the Fox. It is Fifi Feminine. I keep going to say good morning, but it is afternoon now. We've ticked over. Yeah, it's 12:13.
Oh, yeah.
6 hours and 43 minutes into our 27-hour marathon to get into the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest radio show. And we're joined by a very good friend of ours who will be on the 6 o'clock news,
hello
9
there.
news. Peter Hitchener.
Oh, hello.
Royal reunion.
Well, it really is.
Yes,
it
my
really
King
is.
of Moomba.
We had a most wonderful time. It was
Didn't we?
fun, wasn't
That
it?
was the best. Do you know what? And the boys don't have this honour in my house, but you are on my wall. I've got a beautiful framed photo of you and I up on one of my walls.
Because you went on a float together once.
Yes.
Oh, did we ever? And we wore the same
I'm
or similar
surprised.
hats, and we wore lovely
Yes, it was
outfits.
I'm surprised you're both talking about that. I was thinking about when you paired up playing doubles in
Well,
the
at the
tennis.
start of this
When I
year,
absolutely
enough
ripped your
already.
butts, both
Enough
of you.
already. Enough.
I was like,
I knew
backhand,
he was
forehand,
going.
boom.
I expected
I know,
this.
it's embarrassing.
We went out there. We gave it our best shot. We
did.
didn't win a point, but hey, have we ever heard the end of it? No.
No.
He's still going on about
and
it.
I have to deal with it every
Mind
day,
you, he did
Pete.
play rather well.
Oh,
Yes, it was-
stop it, Pete.
It
Thank you.
is. We're talking about tennis. It was our celebrity
that
open at the start of the year.
slice backhand.
And it was Fev with Peter Hellier against myself and Pete. And yeah, you smashed us.
Oh, yeah.
Jungle
it was
Beats
just
were
not
drumming,
right.
weren't they?
It just
Two
wasn't right.
jungle men.
So we'll have to come up with something else. See if we can think of some other way of beating them at something. I don't know what.
That's funny.
No, what? He does think
That's
that's
real funny, bro. Save that for Channel 9
you
News.
Can tell, you can tell what he's like.
Oh, Pete, it's
Don't
all
worry, I
day.
work with Tony Jones.
Oh, chompers.
We don't.
Yeah, we do. They're massive team.
Oh, he's a great
Yeah,
man.
they're good.
He's a
good
great man and very
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, he's a good fan, funny man.
Now,
He's
Pete,
hilarious.
we are attempting this record, which will
I know.
require
I
no
know.
sleep for 27
well, we know
hours.
someone who's actually done some hours in a row at nightclubs and things
Yes.
over the years. I'm not pointing at anyone here.
No.
But, hello there.
Yeah, mate. He would have reported a lot
fair.
about me in the news.
But I,
Right off the top at
I'll never
6.
forget the first time meeting you at 9. You actually, this is years ago, you wouldn't remember it, but he said, actually, you guys are all right. You know, because
Yeah.
I think you probably thought that we were going to be
Out to get
nasty
you.
and out to
Yeah,
get you, but
'cause I
actually,
walked in and-
you realise you were with friends.
Yeah, it was amazing. When you walk in and see the news, because it's in like a corner, and you walk in and
Yes.
Pete was sitting there, and I was
man.
like, "Hey!" And I'm like, "This is cool." Like
Take
I was
a
like,
walk on the wild
you know,
side.
when you go on a TV show and you see the set for the first time, that was me.
Yes.
And Pete come up and he was great, and I was like, "Mate,
And I
that
said,
hadn't-"
get out.
yeah,
What were
you
you
doing?
doing there?
Yeah, what were you doing there?
Just having a look around.
just having a look around. I think I was signing with something, doing something.
yeah.
Footy
It's
show?
good fun.
Something,
It's
to,
good fun.
something to do with something.
And I
Good
hope
man.
I
we
was
got
there
a
for the
selfie.
Channel 9 News. They said we've got breaking news, and we've actually got the person that's
The culprit.
the culprit that's done it.
Yes.
He's going to be on the desk.
Well, I hope we got a selfie, by the way, because, it's one of those moments.
Yeah.
Your TV debut, mind you,
Yeah.
you've been on TV many times
Yeah, I have,
before
yeah.
that.
I didn't
and
ask.
since.
Oh God, what's happened to you?
Hey, you've just made me realise that I think that's a good deterrent for crime. If you commit a crime, you have to go and read your own story on the news.
Oh, wow.
Like an
Oh, boy.
embarrassing,
Wouldn't that be the
just a
worst?
little sting. Come on in.
Yeah,
what have
come
you
on.
done?
That's right.
It was a
Sit
mad
down,
Monday, and I
fess
was
up.
in Fed Square, and no, okay.
Pete, have you ever pulled an all-nighter?
Not like this.
No?
I don't know how you're going to do it. I must say, I've been thinking about it all day and thinking, what are they doing?
Do you know what? I'm
it's
actually
6
glad
hours,
it's
46
underway
minutes.
because I think the anticipation and the build-up has been worse. I've had terrible night's sleep. I've been so anxious about it, but now it's underway. It's almost a relief because this is it now.
Yes.
We're
Yep.
on.
We've
Does
still
that
got
mean-
20
getting
hours
out
to
of
go.
it. No getting out of it now.
No. Would you like some Nando's, Pete?
Oh no, I won't.
They've just did a
you
big
need
order.
you need to be refueled, and your army of producers outside.
Yeah.
They need food.
Yeah.
Those poor
Yes.
things. They're going to be out there for 28 hours.
I know.
too.
Look at them. They're wonderful though.
They
We've
look-
got
they
an
do need to
incredible
be.
team.
They look pretty good.
Cheerleaders.
Can I just say a big thanks to DoorDash for feeding the team as well. You can get DoorDash to get your Coles groceries delivered. Yeah, how's that for last minute ingredients on everyday essentials? DoorDash.com or download the DoorDash app.
Yes.
bad.
I like the way you got that in there. Thank you, Josiah.
well done.
Very
Some
sorry.
DoorDash comes on a bike, but Fev's Nando order, it was a truck. It was a semi-trailer.
Mate, people on our YouTube will be watching, and they're all writing on our thing. Oh, geez, I want now. I've eaten 16 ribs and 2 large chips. I'm about to burst.
For people streaming us live on the
what should we
cam.
eat?
Do you want me to actually
That would
read
be-
some of the comments?
Yes,
During
please.
this chat, Angus wants to know race 1 Wyong number 1. Get on it, Fev.
All right, we will.
That's a comment. Someone else has asked if you're vaping today, Fev. Someone else is saying, good to watch 6 hours of Fev eating as well. There you go. Thanks, lovely. And they're loving Pete. Someone's just said as well, Pete is the favourite guest we've had on today as well.
Thank you.
We love you, Pete Hitchener.
Small doses, I'm all right.
No,
Then
you're
you
wonderful.
think, we should go home.
No, I'll tell you what, I did do a footy day. There was racing involved. We were out at near your old area, near the
Moray.
Stylus way. What's that way?
Oh, Ferntree Gully?
Well, Ferntree Gully way. And you and I were at a function together with Matty Richardson. There was
Yes,
you. There was
that's right.
me.
Oh, yes, we had a
There
good
was some
old
big
time.
dogs, and we were upstairs doing a luncheon. And then we had to go downstairs to see all the young peeps that were down there. And I'm talking 18 to 21-year-olds.
That's right.
And they were
everywhere.
all loose everywhere. Me, Richo, all walked down, and there was Kane Pettifer, and not really anyone gave a crap. Mate, the hitch come down, and everyone screamed. All the girls come up. He was getting selfies, weren't they?
Yes, that was
Mate,
lovely.
I was like, what's happening here? Richo and I were like, can they see us? It was that flattening. The hitch stole the show because they love you.
I was very lucky that day.
Yeah.
They were very nice. And if they hadn't asked for a selfie, I'd have chased them up and down the stairs until they said, all right, I'll have one.
Go, Peter Hitchener. We cannot wait to watch you 6 p.m. tonight on
Thank you.
9 News. Always good to see your
And
face.
good luck with
Thank
this.
you.
Thank you,
Watch
Pete.
it.
World record attempt. You're going to break it. That's all I
When
can
you
say.
get off 9 News, we'll still be going, so you can tune in
Yes,
to us.
I will.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ciao,
ciao.
Thanks, Pete Hitchener. Appreciate it,
Give us
mate.
a
Let's
shout out
continue
there.
the Fox now. Mr. Probs teaming up with Robin Schultz. This is an awesome song. Waves, Fifi Fevenik live for 27 hours to break the Guinness World Record. This will get you going into your Arvo. It's just gone 19 minutes past 12 at 1019 The Fox. Hello.
You know, clap your hands.
Harris, Ellie Golding scored miracle. Fev's Eden. He's up and about.
mate.
Oh,
That's the first thing I've eaten all morning, and I am ready to
Most
go.
people eat and then just need to just chill. You eat and now
hey,
you're
keep that energy
doing a
coming. We've
Zumba
got
class.
Larry Emder joining us just after your
Yeah.
12:30 ads. I don't know why I just
Sorry,
said
I
that.
just spoke just to make sure I spoke then.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we talk to
Oh,
Larry
yes.
this morning?
Yeah, we were on
Was
his
that another
show
day?
on Channel 7, the morning show. Now he is coming on our show. And I'm looking out the window. Leon, what is happening? We've got a wonderful team, and just to see their smiling faces is invigorating. What is happening out there?
The whole office is here supporting you. They'll be here all day and night. We've got a few support messages for you here.
Yeah.
It's quite visual, actually, so you may have to read them out. We've got some grid girls and boys here for you.
Girls,
What?
No
Take
way.
it away.
keep going like Sam Hewen is watching.
yeah.
From Outlander.
Tap into the muscle memory of an AFL great, which is what you are.
Oh,
Fev.
that's
wow.
great.
That's DC's right hand too. That was.
If in doubt, start
Big
telling
boss.
the bear story.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Mando, shake that.
Hey,
Woo!
the Vanderpump Rules reunion is waiting.
Oh, no.
It's
Is it on
in-
now?
No, it's going live tonight, and I'm going to see it.
Thank you,
You
Daniel.
look hot. Keep
Daniel.
going. Daniel,
Wow,
who's
look
that
at-
for? Stop.
was
Step.
for-
Point at who
That
you
was
want
just
that
a
for.
text he sent me before.
He's pointing at me.
Is it really
Surely.
for Fev?
We'll give that one to Fee.
Thank you.
You bullied him into
I
that.
did
Yeah.
not.
Real twist of the arm there.
Larry Emder on the other side of this at the Fox. It is Fifi Fevenick in the middle of a Guinness World Record. We are flying 8 hours in. Fifi, Feather, Nick, hello to you all. Good afternoon
You
to you
said
all.
8 hours in. It says 7 on the clock.
We're into our 8th hour.
As in it's just
hour.
started the 8th hour.
But you've
Sorry.
got, I think we have to say we've just reached 7 hours because when you say 8 hours, then I think I'm ahead of
No,
myself.
but it's like we're in the 21st century, but it's 2023.
It's never made sense to me.
So in
Don't
another
like
7
that.
hours, we'll be just over
agree.
halfway.
Don't say it like that. Remember, guys, we've got to think about this incrementally.
No.
We have been on air for 7
are.
hours.
We're into our 8th hour.
We are attempting to set the world record. Guinness are watching us so carefully. Everything we are saying and doing in the studio is being watched by Pete Fairbairn, the adjudicator from Guinness for the world record. And we've had you want to say something from that
Well,
piece
just
of paper?
quickly, the phones are going nuts because they know we're playing Alpha Bucks every hour on the half hour. We do have a guest now, so just letting you know, Alpha Bucks is about 5-10 minutes away.
Yeah, and with Alpha Bucks on the hour, we are potentially giving away $250,000 over the course of this world record. But one of the highlights so far for me was 10:15. That was a couple of hours
We
ago,
can't
wasn't
replay
it?
anything.
No,
No.
but it was
We
one of the
spoke to
highlights.
Laz.
We crossed to the morning show with our wonderful friends Larry Emder and Kylie Gillies, and we have Laz on our show now. Larry Emder.
Hey guys, how's it going? How you feeling? You still talking? You okay? Does it smell? It must smell in there. It must stink in there.
I know.
Smells of Nando's. I just ordered I think I ordered the whole South Melbourne Nando's store.
And you know what I think it is, Larry? In this room, it's a bit like international flights. The people in the tube don't know it smells bad, but you know the cleaners get on at the other end
Yes.
because it stinks. Big
Yeah.
old tube of
Right.
farts.
Do you feel for me, Larry? Because I'm here with 3 adult men in a very
Hey,
small
beautiful
studio.
voice.
No, but that's a fact. Like, men have different smells
there-
to women.
Yeah. Is there like a machine that sucks the air out, like an air purifier of some sort? Like, I do worry about you a little bit.
We're sucking on oxygen.
The boys have got oxygen cans they're just sucking on.
Pretty much portable casino air.
I'm going to get into them. What are you doing now, Laz? You've knocked off work for the morning?
Well, I've finished now, and then I think about you guys, and I go, okay, well, Kylie and I have got to do something like this as well, but I can't wait to leave her at 11:30 every morning, so I don't know how to go.
That's good.
That's the hard bit.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you that I'm going out to lunch with my wife and then for a walk along the beach because that'll make you guys sad.
It
Oh,
will,
wow.
Laz. Hey,
Sounds so
you've got a great working relationship with Kylie. I've had the wonder, like the times I've worked with Larry on the morning show, highlights of my television career. You're so easy to work with.
How do you
Laz.
have that, Larry? How do I get that better? Is that what you're going to say?
No, what I was going to say was, I'm worried by the end of this 27 hours, Larry, our friendships will be over. Like, it's quite tough
If not already.
being with each other all this time. Any tips
Yeah,
or advice?
a thing starting to annoy you, like how loudly Fev blinked, is like stuff like that happening.
Well, Fev just got the food out of his mouth with his false tooth, like literally picked it out, which was amazing.
There's nothing wrong with that, Laz.
Used his tooth
Well, I'm
as a
not allowed to
toothpick.
leave. I can't leave the studio, so how else am I going to do it?
How's it? So it'll be things, right, Pete? It'll be things that don't annoy you this hour, but in 3 hours you'll go, that's really, really annoying now.
Yes, they're the things with
know.
work colleagues you just tolerate. But when you're in this environment, it becomes a little too close for comfort. I'm worried.
When you finish, when you finish, do you walk out? Have you got a good 2 or 3 weeks off to defrost? Is that how it works?
No,
mate.
we got
no.
2 days.
we
Or
got
the
Got a
weekend.
weekend, yeah.
We do have a psychologist coming in later today to help us with any issues we might have in the team or any, I don't know, we might need a mental health break at some stage.
Well, I'm not a qualified psychologist, but feel free to unload now. This is going to be great radio. Is there anything I can help you with? Everyone feeling okay?
No, we're feeling good, lads. I just want to ask you a question. We just had Peter Hitchener, the great news reader down here in Melbourne on, and he's been on the news for a very long time. And someone like Chompers Jones is just waiting in the wings for him to retire. Now, you've been doing the same. Koshy has been on the morning breakfast for 21 years, and now he's moved away. Are you going to go, hey, I'm up for the job, like Chompers would?
No, absolutely not. No way. I love getting up at 7:45 in the morning.
I
It's
know.
my favourite
I
thing
don't
to
think
do.
Fev thought that question through. Larry has the best job in television.
Yeah, I know he
I've got
does.
the best job. The best job in TV.
Absolutely.
That's just a good chair to go into.
Yeah, no, I've sat in Larry's chair. It's the best. It's, you're not, yeah.
You and
So
Larry.
good. But you know what? even us talking about this, Grant Denier's sitting in the boot of a car somewhere going, "It's my time. Larry's going to go. I heard him on the radio."
Oh, Larry Emder, we love you. Thank you for having us on earlier. Watch the morning show after sunrise, 9 a.m. every day during the week on Channel 7. And The Chase weekdays from 5 p.m. on Channel 7 as well, mate. Thanks for your time.
Good luck, guys. Thinking of you. Good luck. Lots of love.
Thanks, Larry.
Larry Emder at the Fox. Let's continue now. It is Fifi Fevenick attempting a Guinness World Record. Justin Timberlake, this is Like I Love You at the Fox. Budgerah, his song Therapy at 1019. The Foxy's good, isn't he? From the Northern Rivers up there in New South Wales. What a legend. Just gone 12:43. Let's give away $10,000 cash.
Bucks. Time to give away $10,000 because Alpha Bucks is happening on the hour all through our 27-hour marathon. That is over $250,000 that could be won. And right now we have Tanil, from my home, Wonga Park.
Hello, hi guys, I'm so excited.
Hello.
Tanil, it's so good to have you through. How's Jumping Creek Road going?
Good. I think busy as always, crashes as always. But
Yeah, it's a tricky road, isn't it? It really is.
It goes long,
it's
doesn't
a long road.
Yeah.
Basically goes from Warrandyte to Lilydale, essentially.
So it's a big
long.
road.
yeah, it's a massive road.
Used to live on that, grew up on that, love it. Now, Tanil from Wonga Park, you have 30 seconds, 10 questions, and every answer needs to begin with
The letter S. Neil, I'm going to give you the answer to question 9. An 80s song, and most people used to sing this to me. Smooth operator.
There we
All
go.
right.
Okay, so that's question 9. When you get down there, smooth operator. Good luck to Neil. You do have, we should say, one of the most popular letters. Everyone wants S. Lots of options. So good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Here we go to Neil for $10,000. Question 1. Name a 4-letter word.
Stiff.
A vegetable.
A snow pea.
A language.
Spanish.
A tech company.
Pass.
Something expensive.
Oh my god, something expensive. Oh my god.
No, Neil, don't feel bad. I'm wrapped. You're getting your $100.
It's a hard start with the 4-letter word.
Yeah.
You said stiff.
But
which is
also,
fine.
your brain freeze to Neil almost made me have one. Because my brain's already getting a bit fatigued, I just went, can I get back in with the second question?
Can we reuse this Alpha Bucks? Can we reuse this Alpha Bucks sheet later? Because we only got to question 4.
Yeah, we probably can.
Tech company, Samsung or Sony?
Of course.
No, you got to be in it to win it. You had a crack to Neil and you got $100.
Well done,
And you
Neil.
live in a beautiful part of
Appreciate
Melbourne.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks to Neil. Everyone else, you can get involved. You can either listen to us as you are now or stream us live on YouTube. We are there. Fifi, Fev, Nick, give us a search, fox.com.au.
Hey, and we should say that what was interesting then, and this I don't think it's happened all morning, but you can stream us on on whatever that is. And
Oh no. The Fifi robot's falling apart.
No,
It's like
but-
Westworld.
during that song,
Got some
the
oxygen.
three of us, Nick was in the corner on the bike. I was on the floor on the reformer Pilates bed. I think, Fev, you were on the floor. It would look like none of us were in here. We were all just on exercise equipment for that 5
I
minutes.
did get a couple of comments on it. We've got them
Where
in front of
are
us.
they?
Yeah.
Apart from
Yeah.
me.
Fev was doing a bit of recovery after $80 worth of Nando's.
Yeah, no, I was having some fruit.
What did people say?
They're saying, where'd you go?
So what happens is if you see, hi,
I'm
I'm
down
waving.
here.
I'm waving at the camera now. When I get off the chair, I'm just ducking down there to that reformer
Now,
bed.
Aizen, our amazing socials guy and in charge of the camera, when Fee's on that bed, you cannot point the camera that way.
Yeah, because
it
it's
is.
it's not. What you
We got to turn that thing around because you walk in the door after a wee break. You go, hey, g'day, Fee.
I'm happy to
I like
turn
it. I think it looks great. Well done.
Hey,
I'm happy to turn around.
What's wrong with it?
it's a beautiful sight.
Yeah, God, jeez, Nick.
1:30
wrong with
p.m.
you?
It's
Don't
a
need a
lot.
coffee.
It's a lot. Of,
No, I'm awake. Oh.
Shot of
Wow,
tequila.
wow.
Hey, at 1:30 p.m, your next chance at $10,000 cash. Don't forget, we're playing every hour till we break this record. That's your shot at over $250,000. Fev, what's the letter next hour?
The letter is L. L.
Start studying that letter. You could be 10K richer at 1:30. We'll announce what to call.
Alpha
Hey, Lizzo,
love.
good as hell now. Ferrari at the Fox. Tell you what, that song at like 2, 3 a.m. tonight will get us going. It is
God,
Fifi
yeah, it will.
Fevenik. We're trying to break a record, and to break a record that takes all day, you need all-day comfort with all-day socks by Underworks. We're in the middle of our 27-hour record, Fifi Fevenik.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a dance party tonight, guys.
I'm looking forward to finding out if we're going okay. Can we ever find that out? Because imagine if we haven't passed.
Well, this is the thing. So we do have the
Like
Guinness
now. That'd float
World
me.
Record adjudicator, Pete Fairbairn. He's watching every
Yeah.
second. Guinness have got cameras in the studio because they will. We may not even know at the completion of 27 hours. They may want to review things. So we don't.
Yeah, they've got to.
We
He
might
said
not
before
know.
they've got to watch that. So up in the corner of our studio,
Don't
we've
get
got a
too
thing.
technical, just-
But somebody's got to watch 27 hours of our show back.
Anyway, the other thing we
That's
are
not fair.
obviously there are all the little incremental T's and C's about the record itself, but there's also our health and safety. And
Oh.
what is that beeping? Oh my
That's
gosh,
Josiah.
Josiah.
He's about to get the jab.
So
Get the jab.
If this is a stitch up,
Hayley, who's our wonderful, I want to keep saying paramedic, but you won't let me.
First responder.
She's not a
She's our
paramedic.
first responder, and she did our blood pressure, Fevenik and myself, and said we were near perfect. I think
Yeah.
maybe you might have said perfect. Josiah, though, there's a lot of pressure on you, probably the most pressure on anyone because you're pressing buttons. If you play the same song within a 3-hour period, you're going to nullify our record. There's lots of things you've got to get
and
right.
I've got a record of losing my voice on this show. I think it's happened 3 times since I've been a part of the show. So
Can't
talking
blame the jab.
27 hours. Yeah, hopefully not voice related.
So Hayley is going to test your blood pressure. Or did she do it? How did it go? How did it
that
go?
thing go
I've done
around?
already?
Does that thing-
Oh, no, she's doing it now.
You're
Sorry.
happy for me to proceed, Josiah?
Yes, you can proceed.
Lovely. I will borrow your left hand for
yep.
this one, please.
Hey Hayley, this may not mean anything
He's
to you,
very
but
hairy.
you have a great voice.
Thank you.
Like
That's
you
very
could
kind
be
of you to
for
say.
radio. How's your projection? You're not even on a microphone, but you're so loud and clear.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say.
Well
Yeah,
done.
because
You
she
could
needs
get
to
into
go,
radio.
help! The paramedics here.
That's
There's
true.
trouble!
If she's yelling help, that's trouble.
She wants to get the paramedics.
Sometimes I do, yeah. Josiah, if I could borrow your right arm just straight and relaxed by your side, please.
Yeah, we're just sharing the microphone. I'm trying to
Thank
regulate
you.
my breath.
No, don't even think
Why?
about it.
Just think you've got crystals in front of you.
Yeah, it's not a band-aid you're getting put on.
So
I mean, I don't-
Josiah's oxygen saturations are currently at 100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's
that?
a perfect score. Have you
Yeah.
been hitting the oxygen cans?
Yes, I actually did. Yes, yeah, I have.
And you've actually all had very similar heart rates. So.
Yeah,
What
we're
were
all
our
good.
oxygens? Were we 100?
Or 99.
I was 99.
Fev and Nick were both 99 and you were 97.
You come last!
Yeah, but I haven't been sucking on oxygen cans like you guys.
If you've been on the reformer and you were nice and relaxed.
Yeah. Does that mean that took me
It
to a
could have been,
97?
yeah, like a
So is
very, very
Pilates
slight
holding me
drop.
back in the oxygen?
Yes.
zone?
Hold on.
Yes. It's still a very good number. It doesn't need to be.
Should I be
100%.
sucking on these oxygen
Hayley,
cans?
what's the 3%?
The 3% can just be like a natural reduction if she's quite relaxed and not inhaling as many breaths naturally.
What are you saying? I'm stressed out?
So
Just so
that
you
means
know,
I'm
guys,
less
We're
stressed.
healthy
guys,
and
just quickly, we've got 25 seconds before we have to get these next ads
Quick,
on,
blood
as per rules.
Blood pressure's looking good.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah.
oh,
What
that's
am
not
I?
a
Can you say
positive.
what I am?
132 over 96.
That is very high.
That's very
That
high.
I am
is so
Albanian.
high.
It's in our nature to have high blood
You
pressure.
found out you were
That's right.
Albanian yesterday afternoon.
That's high.
Quick, play the ads.
We're going to be back straight after this. It
heart
is
attack.
Fifi Fevenik live for 27 hours on the Fox. King is giving away free hot cinnamon donuts this Friday. That's tomorrow to celebrate National Donut Day. Donut, miss out. Conditions apply. Yeah, thanks for being a part of this, Melbourne. We love you. Guinness World Record, 27 hours, the longest ever radio show. We are 8 hours in. Quick shout out, you can watch us live on YouTube. Just get the link, fox.com.au or on
I think someone,
Instagram.
Rebecca said, how do I get on Alpha Box? Well, learn it's Alpha Bucks.
That's a good point.
And maybe jump on.
That could have been a typo.
I know, I'm
It's an
just
easy
taking the
typo.
piss.
I like Alpha Box. We should call it Alpha Box.
Because it's your last name.
With Fifi Box. Not bad. I like it.
Nick, we need you to talk. You haven't said anything yet.
I did say something
Oh,
just
did you?
before.
Oh,
Did you?
beautiful. Yeah.
What did you say before? I missed it.
Can we take that bike out? It's really distracting.
Hey, why are we in reverb? Is that just me?
That's Nick's microphone
Nick's
near the bike.
microphone near the
over
bike.
there.
The bike's becoming a distraction.
Hey, just quickly as well, we've got a message on the YouTube. We've got so many people watching as well. Oslam says, productivity has gone down for me today. I love watching you guys. You should do this all the time. I reckon it might be a one-off, buddy, but thank you.
We should do this all the time.
Hang on, James Blake. What are you? Oh, front announce the song.
Yeah.
Josiah.
Daft Punk, this is one more time. After this, we've got comedian, friend of the show, Nath Valvo joining us
Got a
in
bone
the
to pick with
studio.
Cody.
Uh-oh. We'll find out what that is. Straight after this at the Fox. Turn it up. Time it is Fifi Fevenik, 7 minutes past 1 in the afternoon. We are still live since 5:30 this morning.
Yes, we have been in this studio broadcasting live. Now, Nick, you and I have had one toilet break. Ran to the toilet
He's
for
had
30
two.
seconds.
Two.
Oh,
He's
you've
had
had
two.
two?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
had
I've only
two.
had one.
2 weeks.
Old
Bev hasn't
kindergarten,
had one
old kindergarten
yet.
bladder over here has had two. I haven't even gone to the toilet yet.
But
I've had 4 litres of water today.
because we are broadcasting for so long and it's starting to delusion kicks in every now and then, but then I saw this man and it just made me zing. I felt that, Marie Kondo, what is she? Kondo, she does that. Things that bring joy to you. Zing, zing. I got a zing. I'm
You've
delirious.
lost
Mate, you need to be quiet,
How
bro.
long you been here
Hey,
for?
man.
Valvo
are
is
you
in the
talking
studio.
By the
Hello,
way,
gents.
g'day, Velvo.
Wow.
We are still under the time that just normal people work.
Oh, yeah, true.
We're not even at 8 hours.
Like, it's almost an 8-hour job.
If Fee worked
What
9
is
to
this?
5, it's 4:30 and she's going,
I will say, I know the listeners are thinking this, so I have to say this straight up on behalf of everyone listening. I have hugged all three of you so
Sorry,
far.
yeah.
We'll hug,
We'll
at
hug
the end.
after, yeah.
And you all smell great.
Yeah.
So I was a bit worried coming up the lift.
I sprayed. my aftershave's on Fee.
Yeah,
and I
Okay.
sprayed
used
her.
it, yeah.
All right.
bit of Dior.
Cody smells of my fruit thing that he's been having.
No,
Oh.
Dior Sauvage. It's all right, he got off. You can still use the product.
And before I join you, there was a lot of people saying a lot of rules. There was a lot of rules
Yeah.
being yelled at. I didn't listen to any of them, so
No.
I'm now nervous that I'm going to do something that will sink this entire ship. I think someone told me I can't speak longer
Yeah.
than a minute.
There you go.
You
Now
could
I'm
ruin this.
sorry, but if you've ever met a gay man, that is a hate
No, we can
crime
interrupt.
to tell me that I cannot speak for longer than a minute, like all up or in one
No,
go.
as soon as I speak now, you can go for a minute again.
Oh, it's refreshed.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
that's
just,
okay.
we just interrupt. No, every
Okay.
now and then we just go, wow,
Wow.
Nate. And you keep talking.
So it's like a usual interview on the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, good. So I can continue past
Go
the minute
for it. Wow.
as long as Fev throws in a.
Yay.
Okay, good stuff.
Wow.
It's got to be a coherent word, I should
Oh,
say.
there's
It can't be a or
a
a
grunt.
ha ha ha. It
And
has to be an
laughing
actual
doesn't-
word.
Okay.
an actual
Laughing
word.
This one
doesn't
is
qualify.
no way.
Yeah, that's
Then
good.
Keep you interested.
Oh, this is good. This is good stuff.
Anyway,
And-
thanks for coming in,
All
bro.
right, good. I've hit my minute.
Yay!
I've
Do you
hit
know
my
what?
minute.
I was giving you a
Wow.
compliment before when you came in, but I honestly could give you the compliment every day because you're one of my favourite pop-ups when I scroll through Instagram.
Oh.
When I see photos of you, your photo shoot for your comedy show, it's just the best.
Oh, thank you. I took it very seriously this year. It was the 90s. I sat on Google for 2 days looking up Hit Machine album covers, chose my favourite 3 or 4, set them
Wow.
to the... I take it very seriously. I have to say very quickly, Fifi, last time I was here was to plug my comedy festival show.
Yeah.
And
you've
it
already-
was just the lads.
Yeah, it was just.
It
I was
was
going to
a-
say we've already
That's
spoken
right.
about this.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
always
want to
happens.
interrupt.
Right?
Thinking Fee, he's already told us about
No,
this.
no. It was
But,
a
yeah.
lad show.
Yeah.
It did seem like it went for 27 hours with these two.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, good bit of jokes. Yeah, Wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. And I was convinced, me and my little conspiracy theories, it was like 3 days before the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here season started. And I walk in and these two are like, oh, Fief's where did you
Disneyland.
say? Disneyland. I was like, well, that's made up. She's an adult. She's Disneyland.
She was there.
So I walked out of the studio and went, look, you can tell me, guys. Fifi's clearly in the jungle. That's where she's gone. You've made up this Disneyland story, which is so weird.
I know.
And then I saw your good friend Carrie Bickmore that weekend. I was like, I've worked it out, Carrie. You can tell me she's clearly in the jungle. She's like, she's at Disneyland,
Yeah.
mate.
I know.
Do you know what? I was
Wow.
posting photos and people going, yeah, you've been there last year. These are your old photos. I'm like, no.
Oh, so it
please.
wasn't just me.
No, everybody thought I was going to the jungle. 'cause
We were hoping she was going in the jungle. Otherwise, she just had a week off work
For
to
no
go to
reason. When she
Disneyland.
could have worked. She actually could have worked. I don't understand. Like, could have worked.
No, 2 small children at Disneyland. You've got to lean
I
into
did a
that.
whole week of shows from a Las Vegas Bucks party.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds awful.
I know.
How'd you do that, Nick? Sounds like hell.
Turned up with a positive can-do attitude.
So driving in, I wanted to tell you this.
Oh, yes.
I thought,
How is it
well,
out there?
you,
Nice?
you will be in the Guinness World Record book soon, I'm assuming, if
If
it
we
all
make
goes to
Again.
plan.
Again over here.
I believe in you. You haven't gone to the toilet yet. I
No, but I've
believe
al-
in this.
I've already been in
He
it
wants
once.
you to acknowledge the fact that he's already in the Guinness Book of World
What for?
Records.
Oh, don't
caught
even
a
worry,
ball.
but I'm already in there. So this will be
He
two
caught a
time.
ball. He got a
you
ball.
caught a ball.
From a helicopter, 222 metres, gridiron ball with a helmet and pads on, and I caught it, whatever.
Wow.
And, no, hold on. I know you don't like sport ball, as you said, but it had to be a clean catch. It couldn't bobble. It was pretty
no
impressive.
bobbling.
Never
No
been
bobble.
done in the world.
My question, that's congrats. I'm not taking that away
Yeah.
from you. I'm not. Has someone else like tried to do
The
that?
record was 170, done by an NFL superstar. Rob
Paid for the
Gronkowski.
Patriots.
Has
Yeah.
someone
Tom
tried
Brady.
since?
No, it's too high. They don't know. The Americans are like, wow.
Yeah. All right. So here are the 3 things driving in I thought that I could end up in the Guinness World Record books.
Oh, nice.
for.
All right.
Yeah.
Here are the 3 records I think I will hold. First one, most amount of time without running.
How old are you now?
I reckon I'm like 3 to 4 years in.
Does that involve
right.
like running
For anything.
to the toilet? Nothing.
Never run. I have a strict never run policy in my
So
life.
if I chased you,
I'm not running. We'll
He's
hug it
scary
out.
when he
Just
chases.
Never run, especially not for public transport. My biggest fear, Fifi, is running for a tram and then just missing it. That is where the fear is, because if you just miss, that whole tram of strangers look at your just missed it face. Like
it's so
that's an event, right?
hang on,
Yes.
one on that. So
Yes.
just say you're moving to America eventually, which will be great with Codes, your partner, or your husband, and you're walking down the
that a
street in. He's got a ring on.
No, that you were moving to
No, he told
America.
us
Oh,
They're
no,
allowed
no,
to get
no,
married
no.
now, Fee.
No,
Come on.
Yeah, that happened a few years ago.
No, I
It's
just
so
thought you
sweet.
could
Not
find
Australia
enough.
versus
versus
yes.
You voted yes,
There was
Boxy.
a whole thing.
You might
Yeah.
have been in Disneyland. I'm not
wedding,
sure.
I
It was
saw
in the
all
news.
That's
It was
cool.
an alleyway
It was
gay
everywhere.
wedding.
Yeah.
I
It's
saw
everywhere.
the photos. I had proper FOMO from your amazing wedding.
And just say over there in America, because there's a lot of violence over there with certain things. Boom, boom, boom. And it was like,
God,
would you
this-
run then?
This turned dark.
Would you run then?
It
Would you
is
run?
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
You'd run if there was like a Western going on. Boom, 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 boom.
I wouldn't. He'd rather die a record holder. That's what I love about Velva.
The second record, and we spoke about this last time I was in here, Nick Cody, is I think I hold the stage to couch record for any performer in the world.
Fee, you
that?
don't know how impressed I am by Nath Velva. He puts up photos during the comedy festival.
You don't tell it, Nick.
No,
You
no,
tell it,
no.
Nick.
No, sorry.
I want Nick's hot take.
But there was one night I just saw on Instagram, he was home like 21 minutes or so. How quick?
28 minutes is the record.
28 minutes
From stage to couch.
That is
From
so
good night-
impressive.
Thank you.
I feel like we're sort of like
Same person.
Yes, we are.
Women
and
often say that to me, Fifi.
because I do that at our work functions. I go up on stage. Remember, we'll go up on stage. They'll go, "Here's Fifi and Nick," and then we'll walk off the stage. And then one of you will text me and go, "Where are you?" And I'll go, "I'm in bed."
Yeah,
like I
smoke
actually
bomb.
get home in like
It's so good.
Hey,
record
Cody,
speed.
Skill.
what's number 3?
Number 3 is most amount of lies told to my partner when he asks me what I did with my day.
What are you? So because he is so impressive.
Is he?
Oh, can you tell everyone what he does again?
He's a scientist, Dr. Man.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's all he
Oh.
gets. He's cures diseases and
yeah.
stuff in labs and coats.
Tell
and
him we're in
all that
between.
jazz. But you know what?
Oh, no.
Comedy's pretty hard
Oh, no.
too, Fifi.
I just
when
looked
he-
at Josiah. Josiah probably thinks your husband released COVID.
Did he, or did he invent the jab? Which one was it?
Yes, it was him. He left the door open and it leaks.
What do you tell him when he comes home though?
Oh, got out of bed, walked the dog. Had a shower.
Well, what's he meant to say? I Google image search hit machine CDs from the 90s. That's a sad day.
This sounds made up. Oh, so this radio show I go on, they're trying to get into the world record
Record, and
book
I
for
went in.
longest amount of time, and I went in. I couldn't speak for longer than a minute, and he'd be like, "All right, mate, stay off the bongs."
Does he have a prescription pad?
He's not a doctor. He's a scientist.
It's the wrong doctor. I'm with you. It's
It's a long time to go.
I do think about that often. It's like, why can't you just get out your little thing and scribble me a thingy thing and away we go? No, he's the wrong kind of doctor. Isn't that annoying?
Yeah, real annoying.
And he gets nervous when he flies because he's got the doctor thing next to his name and he's got a fear that
Something's gonna happen.
mid-flight down to Tassie for the weekend, someone's going to have a heart attack and they're going to say, Dr. Cody, we need you. And he'll be like, I'm the wrong kind of doctor. Like, do you have a lab? Do you have a lab coat near you? Like, he can't go and do the thing. So,
Do you have any emergency beakers on board? And a little
The old Bunsen burner.
the old Bunsen burner.
And then I'll run out and do some gags because every job is important.
I feel like you say that a lot at home.
Yeah.
It is. My favourite thing to say to Cody about his job curing diseases is laughter is the best medicine.
And you,
That's
and
why
you
you're
can
a
find
great
out for yourself
pair.
when you check out Nath Valvo.
Oh, we're wrapping
I'm
up.
getting tired,
Yeah,
mate.
you could stay here all day
Did you
if you
get
want.
Nate's name wrong?
No, I think I said check out wrong.
Yeah, you
Check
stuff
out.
it.
I said Nath. It's definitely
Check
Nath.
out.
Your
You
name's-
check me out.
You're definitely Nath Valvo, aren't you?
Thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
Josiah's falling apart.
Don't miss Hit Machine at the Comedy Republic July 6th. Now get your tickets. Get around him. He's a legend. Tickets on sale. comedyrepublic.com. Nathan Albo. Thank you very
Well
much
done,
for
man.
coming
Thank you
in.
for coming
Good luck
in.
to you all.
Thank you.
Those
I
things you were talking
cannot
about,
wait.
bring some back.
Checking in with you tomorrow.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Stephen
we'll still be
Sanchez, MB Hold. This is Until I Found You at the Fox. Still weird saying good afternoon. So used to saying good morning with you guys. It
feel
is
like
Fifi,
Avicii.
Trevor Nick.
Just wake me up when it's over.
Oh, feels like that. We still have. We're almost
mate,
8 hours in.
We're not even a third of the way through yet.
We're doing great.
Everyone's spoken. Fee, I need you to say
Fee?
something.
Come on. Oh, don't have us lose like this.
What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Why'd you start crying?
What are you crying
Oh,
for?
no.
No, I can talk. It took a minute. I'm here. I'm still here.
Okay, beautiful.
So,
Hey,
so
there's
4 hours, it'll be 12 hours in 4 hours' time. And then we're halfway and we've only got one show left.
I don't know what you said. I'm not kidding. I didn't hear a
So
word
mentally,
of that.
so
Bit
in
maths.
4 hours, right, it'll be 12 hours in.
Mentally, we're done.
In-
So
hang on,
times
in
that by
4 hours?
4 hours, right? So another 4 hour block. So when we've got our witnesses, right?
Yes.
That's a second lot of witnesses. They're going to leave us in 6 minutes, and they've been great.
Darcy and Sandra,
Yeah.
is that 4 hours already?
Yeah.
Wow.
So then two other people will come in. So when they leave, right, times that by double that, which would be 24 hours, and then we've just got one show left.
I don't get anything of that.
That's what you got
No, but
train
I
your
find
brain.
it really difficult to comprehend.
I feel
Train your
bad for
brain,
our,
bro.
Just 5 minutes at a time. 5-minute increments.
No,
I
that
feel bad for
goes
our,
too long.
our witnesses because they'll go out in the weekend and their mates will go, how was it being a witness for a Guinness World Record attempt? Oh, we just wrote down when Nick took a piss. Oh.
Hey,
my
13
one
10
story, I
60.
thought
One's got a
Hey,
Collingwood tattoo on. This is the best thing that's ever happened to her.
Just quickly, 13 10 60. Right now is your time to give us a call if you want to see Pink in Paris. If you know what today's code word is, give us a call.
Oh, I can't even remember what it was.
Pick
Scope
Never
Flag?
Gonna Not Dance Again. right through to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's right. We are setting a Guinness World Record, and we are also sending you to see Pink in Paris.
It's a city of lovers.
Dance again.
Oh, yes, that song there. Pink's album Trustful is out now.
Yes, and this morning at about 8:30, we gave away the code word, and here we are at 1:30. We're still here, just sitting here.
Still
These
here.
Just doing
chairs.
overtime.
But if you heard what that code word is, obviously call through now. Jamie in Bayswater.
Hey, legends, how you going?
J-Bomb.
Good, Jamie. We are 7 hours and 59.
We're nearly 8
We're nearly
minutes.
8 hours in.
Oh my gosh, you're doing amazing.
Oh, thanks,
you.
Jamie. Now we want to get you to Paris to see Pink. What is the code word?
Souffle?
Beautifully and beautiful
well
pronunciation. Loved it.
Thanks, guys.
Fantastic. You got that right, Jamie. And Lockie.
You want to
in
hope Lockie gets it now,
Eltham.
wouldn't you?
Yes. Are you there, Lockie?
Hey guys.
Hey, Lockie. We would love you to see Pink in Paris with Carrie and Tommy. What is that code word?
Souffle.
Yes.
Hey.
Bang.
Hey, it just occurred to Lockie, you're perfect. You're in. You're in the running.
Do they?
Just
in the
like-
running?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Nick hasn't spoken yet.
I did speak.
Oh,
There you
far
go. No,
out.
no, now you have.
Yeah.
Apparently, you
Spoke
haven't.
at the start.
He said to me, Would you eat more ribs? And I said, no, I'm full.
Was that on air?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
That's
Who
what he
knows?
said to me.
Hey, we're 8 hours.
Hey,
in.
just quickly, we should say Pink in Paris, thanks to Specsavers at the moment. You can get 50% off all lens options like light reactive, clarity enhancing, and reflection reducing lenses. Limited time only, T's and C's apply. Keep listening. We'll have more opportunities to see Pink in Paris soon. Your phone could be ringing to say, hey, you're heading along. We're sending people every week to see her in Paris.
Fantastic.
Hey, guess what's coming?
Hey, just a heads up, we're third of the way through. Let's go.
Do
8
you know
hours
what?
down.
Can I have a serious moment? Can we just pull
No,
that? As
sorry.
much as
Not-
I love Pink, I just
9
want-
hours
I want
down
to
is
see-
the
Can I just
third
have a
way.
serious moment?
Trying to get, last hour.
Do me a favour. Can we stop talking about how long's left to go?
Because it's getting me through.
It's not. It's doing the opposite for me. Let's just lean into this. It is what it is. Every time you do that countdown thing, I go, that's a long time.
You keep saying 5 minutes every 5 minutes.
No, just
that goes
be
longer.
present. Be present in the moment. It's just what I'm
Fee,
saying.
Remember how when we started, it's 27 hours?
Yes.
There's less than
It's
20
only,
hours
it's only
to go.
18 now, like 20, 19.
You're still counting
How
down.
many hours?
19 left, that's it. It's not even a day.
I know, but
Way under a day.
It's under
I
a
get
day.
it, but don't you could we do some weird pact, like a handshake? Can we stop that?
Do you want to be the wolf pack? I'll be Alan.
I just want to stop talking about.
Does the
how
real
much
Caesar live
longer to
here?
go.
Oh, the monkey's eating. No, I don't
Hey,
do that.
Pete, I know it'll distract you and we'll get you up and about, and that is giving away $10,000 cash. Look what time it is. Oh, look at that. We are flying. Fifi Fevenik officially entering the hour that is 1/3 through our world record attempt. I know Fee just said she didn't want us to count down, so sorry, Fee.
It's the first thing you say.
Hey, I know we
Come on,
start.
Boxy.
Usually around this time, you start to hit a bit of a wall with our hours because we've been going since 5:30. Lucky we have Australia's best barista joining us to make Australia's best coffee inside the next half an hour. Cannot wait for that chat. Yeah,
Yes, we're about to do Alpha Bucks, mate.
you ready? Fee. Can you just say one word before I press the Alpha
Hang on,
Bucks
here
opener?
I am. Here I am.
We're
Just one.
all good to go. Let's give away $10,000 cash.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
Alpha Bucks.
Fox.
Time to play Alpha Bucks for $10,000. And if you have missed it, we are in the sort of in the middle. We're getting middle-ish. No, not even nearly.
We're almost a third through.
27 hours of broadcasting to set the Guinness World Record for the longest FM broadcast with 4 people in the studio. Each one of us has to talk every time the microphones are on. But bit of fun for you, Melbourne. Every hour we play Alpha Bucks. That means every hour you've got a chance at winning $10,000. And if you add all of that up, that's over $250,000 up for grabs here during our marathon show. And as the day goes on and we get wearier, I think your chances of getting it get better because we are off our game. No, we're not at the moment, are we?
No,
You're
you're on
shaking your
fire,
head, Phil.
Fee. We've got that
No,
coffee
I'm trying
still
to
to
crack
go.
my neck.
Oh,
Like, it really needs to be cracked, and I can't crack
you
it.
need someone to do that.
Yeah, I want a chiropractor.
Now we have Christy from Melton. Hi, Christy.
Hi guys, how are you?
Great, Christy. We are 8 hours and 8 minutes in, and but excited for you. I'm loving playing Alpha Bucks because I get excited because this is your chance to win, Christy, $10,000. You've got
Fingers crossed.
30 seconds, 10 questions. Every answer needs to begin with.
The letter L, I'm going to give you the answer to question 9. Something you do at school, and this has baffled me. Learn. That's weird. Wish I'd have known that when I was at school.
Let's hope I paid attention at school.
Good luck.
You'll be good, Christy. You'll get that. Something you do at school, learn. So the letter L, here we go for $10,000. Question 1. Name an emotion.
Lonely.
Something you eat.
Lemons.
A country.
London.
Something in the sky.
It's all right. So,
Ladybug.
A body part.
Legs.
A musical.
Lyrics.
A unit of measurement. Something in the bathroom.
Loafer.
Something you do at school.
Learn.
A currency.
Shivers.
London. Oh, it all fell apart. That's such a
Latvia,
shame.
Lebanon, Libya, a currency, lira. That's the rest of them you got.
Prior to that was, you were on fire.
We nearly
done.
gave that away.
And Christy and Melton, $100 cash just for playing. Congratulations.
You're amazing. Thanks, guys.
You are. Alpha Bucks back next
you are.
hour as well at 2:30. Fev, do you know what the letter is?
Yeah, the letter is M. M for Mike. Mike.
Start studying that letter. We'll announce when to call 131060. Get through for Alpha Bucks. Let's get on. Turn me on. This is
turn
Kevin
me
Little.
on. Little.
Kevin. At the Fox. Good afternoon. How good is that? Becky Hill side effects at the Fox. It is Fifi Fevernick. Just gone 1:45 on your Thursday afternoon. We're through all the way till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, setting a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, 8 hours and 15 minutes into our 27-hour stretch. Pete from Guinness, the world record people, has been watching us with a fine tooth comb, making sure we're doing everything right. We also have witnesses, 4-hour shifts. Our witnesses come in and they all registered at fox.com. We love them and we welcome Jess and Maria. Hey, guys.
There you go.
Are you okay? What happened?
What's happened to
Did you
Walker?
become like Yosemite Sam?
Guys go,
Oh, Bugs Bunny?
I don't know. No,
Wow.
I was going to say something else, but I forgot.
Melbourne, I'm sure you're enjoying the show now. It's worth setting your alarm at like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. Can you
Oh,
imagine
yeah, if you just wake up, in the middle of the night, you just wake up, just flick us on and just see what on earth we're talking about.
Can have some fun.
But I tell you what, we have been talking about this for weeks because we knew it was coming and we were talking about stimulants and things that will keep us up and about. And obviously caffeine and coffee is very important to a lot of people. Well, we are about to be joined by a absolute champion, Jack Simpson. He has been crowned the Australian Barista Champion at the National Coffee Championships. And here he is. He's made us some of his... This is his winning brew.
Oh, wow.
I hope he didn't bring in the world champs in that trolley. She doesn't drink coffee, bro.
I don't, but I will try it anyway. That's quite
Jack,
interesting, Jack.
Yeah, we're about to ask. Jack, I actually haven't had a coffee for about 6.5 months, but I figure if you're going to do it...
Thank you, brother. Jeez, it's a
Oh,
nice
wow.
little picture.
Now, Jack,
I forgot how
welcome
good
to
it
the show.
is.
There's a microphone and some headphones.
It's a bit
You're
cold.
from Axel Coffee
Yes.
in Bearwood Road, Hawthorne.
That's
I
it.
walk past or drive past you all the time.
Oh, come in and say hi.
I should come in. Yeah, tell you what, you're pumping. Always
creamy.
easy.
Yeah.
It's really creamy,
But it-
like a...
Fee, if you did pop into Axel Coffee, you'd order a mocha. Is that an affront to a barista for someone to order a mocha?
I'll make an exception, I think, this time.
Yeah.
But normally, yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Just stay awake now. We're being told not to have too much caffeine, but I think caffeine keeps you awake.
For sure.
How
yeah.
many do you reckon we can have in 27 hours?
For me, probably, I reckon 10 maybe.
What?
We'll see.
10 coffees. What about
Yeah.
espresso? Do you make any of them?
Yeah, of course. I can make some now. I've got the machine.
No.
there, so-
I mean like a
Yeah.
martini,
Yeah.
not like
Oh,
not
yeah.
like not like the coffee, the coffee alcohol one.
Jack, you were the Australian
Martini.
national win. You are the king of baristing in Australia. How does that feel?
Feels weird, to be honest. Yeah, because
Wow.
I've it seems weird. Like people look up to footy players, which I know I did at one stage.
Carlton, are you a
But,
Carlton supporter?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
yeah.
dear.
Had the number on the
So
back.
many of you.
Mate, they had the number on the back. Don't worry.
But no, I was looking up to baristas, and now I'm sort of there, I guess. So
And it's a real pleasure for him, like, because I was his idol. Now he made me
Yeah.
a coffee. Like, it's just, we're just
Was
giving.
he your idol?
he was,
Oh.
yeah, 25 on the back.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't need the coffee.
Can I
He's up and
ask a
about.
question? Because I'm not a coffee drinker, but is it the what was so good about your coffee making that made you the number one in Australia?
Lots of different things. So, like the milk, like Fev was saying,
Yeah.
like it's really creamy.
Yeah, it's really
So
good.
It goes into a
How did
vacuum.
you do that?
Yeah, so I put it into a vacuum chamber. So that and apply a bit of heat.
Like a Dyson or?
No. So yeah, and it takes the water out of it. So it's about 200% like milk solids.
Purified.
Yeah. So
And what
wow.
about the designs on the top? Is that something that you get
Everyone can
judged
do
on?
that, mate.
Yeah, a little bit. It's more the taste of the coffee. So
Yeah,
this
that
one's
is
quite
creamy,
fruity. So
whatever you've done.
Yeah.
But are they secrets you shouldn't give away?
Oh, there's a few secrets I keep, but I'll share that one.
So if
with
I
you
said
guys.
to you, hey, Jackie boy, I want like the Carlton symbol instead of
yeah.
a flower, would you be able to do that?
I can make it work for
Yeah.
sure. Yep.
Wow, that's pretty cool. You
Collingwood
make all the
arrested?
different
No, don't think
symbols.
so.
I really like this. I'm not a coffee drinker, and I am loving
You
that.
should scull that, get you up and
I
about.
want to scull it. I'm just going to sip it really delicately. It's really good.
Fee, do you think you can do 27 hours? I'm going to live forever. All right.
So
Fee's
you're,
been hitting it too hard.
you're heading off to Athens in
Yes.
Greece. Great place.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
there on a footy trip with the Carlton
nice.
boys.
Good,
Oh, can't remember too much.
Fishy.
Yeah. I had a mate,
another
Matty
story.
Lappin, who you
sorry.
would have watched as well.
I
Little
did,
skinny Lappin.
yes.
He had a goldfish just for a dare, and then we called him Fishy. All the little Greek boys, and Fishy. Came out 2 days later. Not well, the fishy.
Shouldn't have brought it up, sorry.
Hey,
Looking
but
more
you're
like a
going over
Murray
there
cod.
now. What is that? What you're dishing up? Just that?
Exactly it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So that coffee's from a specific farm in Colombia.
Hello. Then now we're talking.
It's got the good stuff in there.
Do you know how many baristas you're up against?
It'd be around 70. So it's, 50 to 70. So
And I'm guessing the big cities like New York, London, they'll all be sending a barista.
Well, they got crap coffee.
yeah.
Melbourne's got it covered.
Yeah.
When I lived in New York, there's Melbourne cafes in New York.
Yeah.
They all want our coffee.
There's an actual Melbourne guy that
But
started
why
up
do
his
they
own
want-
coffee
why
place
do-
in New York
Yeah.
Why do they want our coffee?
because we're the best.
But if it's it's Colombian coffee, is that right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Well,
but it's not.
why do you say Colombian like that?
I don't know.
He's not from
It
the
was
cartel.
naughty.
He's not from the coffee cartel.
The
Think
footy,
you're okay.
the footy itself is probably made in China, but Bev's kicking snags at the gym. It's just, it's just
It's the best.
The Colombian coffee.
That's a good point. Okay. Yeah, but you got the Italians. I mean, they are good. They're good coffees in Italy.
Yeah. So they send one person from every country.
Do you know who your main competition is?
Yeah, it's probably like Canada, the US.
Canada?
Yeah.
the
They're
Maple
always-
Leaf.
Yeah, they're good.
But
I thought
are
the
you making a
Europeans-
variety of, are you making long blacks and espressos, or is it just a latte?
So there's 4 judges,
Yeah.
and you serve them 3 drinks each. So
Okay.
an espresso, and then
Yeah.
like a milk-based coffee like this, and then you design a drink as well with espresso as a base.
What's
So-
your design?
Oh, it's not very exciting. It's just I put fruit in there, honeys and stuff like that. It's sort of like it's a
I
drink.
usually have fruit with my coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Just, uh,
Is this now that you are the Australian champion barista? Does that come with a pay rise? Do people
Well-
want you? Are you trying to get people poaching you?
If my boss is listening,
Yeah.
I'll like that.
Sort
doesn't
him
have to-
out.
Doesn't have to line up at nightclubs.
But not
just
yet,
straight
not
to the
yet.
front.
Are people coming in, like if you're at Axel, are people coming in and, you put in the coffee order, go, no, Jack's making it.
Well, not yet. I've actually, since I've won, I've been training full time. So I have to do a speech as well. So it's a 15-minute routine and concept.
Oh, give us
and-
some of your speech.
I'm not there yet, but
So you're training
is this,
other
Miss
people to be
Universe?
like you.
well, yeah, I will. But I'm just training myself at the moment. To,
If you say world peace, you'll win.
Well, Jack, we appreciate your time. Thanks for coming.
My
Hey, for
pleasure.
more information on Axel Coffee as well, visit axelcoffee.com.au.
Sign
Go
one
in
of
and
your
follow them
glasses
in.
too.
He's
if you
got
want one of your cups.
3 coffees, 1 speech, and a bikini challenge. And then hopefully he'll be the world coffee champion.
Thanks
It's
for
a great
popping in.
coffee.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Really
Unbelievable.
good coffee.
Thanks for the coffee, mate. Hey, let's get on Omi. This
Oh,
is
yes.
cheerleader
Blow the
at the
trumpet,
Fox,
baby.
mate. If you need any cheerleaders at the coffee games in Athens, give us a buzz. It is the Fox. Good afternoon.
Photo with your idol, bro.
9:55. Fifi Fevenik in the middle of a world record attempt. We're live it's the world's longest radio show, live till 9 o'clock tomorrow. Fifi. Oh, sorry, there's your microphones.
8:30 tomorrow.
Turn us on, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
Imagine doing
we
that.
probably are on till 9, aren't we? You'll make us work for another half hour at the back of it, probably.
just
Because that's our shift.
It's an air purifier.
Oh, yeah, put that on. It's starting to
It
smell
is
in here.
humming away, though. It's a bit annoying.
Got 30 seconds because we
Yeah,
do
that's
need to get some
annoying,
ads
yeah.
on Fifi
Oh, that's all
Fevenik.
right.
Next hour, we've got Carrie and Tommy joining us because we're going to be replacing them today. Also, Billy Brownless going to be with us and still to come later.
I hope he tells one of his jokes on his show.
I
he
love
tells
Billy.
Bill tells a
How
joke.
nice.
He is funny.
Do you know
Boom,
what?
back,
It feels
big
like, I'm
back.
not saying I feel like a hostage, but knowing that there are friends coming in to see us, I just feel like that, you know, like when people are coming to save you, I have that feeling.
We're not at
Well, take
Carmichael,
me.
we're not Chappelle Corby.
10 seconds.
People are coming into
Feet-
jail giving us the food, you reckon? Or
Fee's blinking twice for help.
we can leave,
Morse
you know.
code
We
eyes.
can leave.
We can't leave.
No, but
Kev.
after we finish.
We're going to go. Fifi
Come
Fevenik
on.
back straight after this. We're broadcasting all day and all night. And for all day comfort and everyday quality, we'll need All Day Socks by Underworks. I'm wearing mine, the number wonder down under for socks.
Do you know, it's just when the voiceover guy then just said from sunrise to sunset to sunrise.
Yeah.
That's long.
That's
isn't it?
27 hours.
That's all right.
We're in our 8th hour.
9th hour.
And what's funny, it is, as I said, it's looking forward to...
You just can't get any... You can't get any mathematical matter.
No, I don't want to talk about the math.
No, but like...
No, but we're
it's
in
the
our 9th hour.
Not 8th hour, we're in the 9th hour. That's what I mean. Like you keep... Before you said we're in our 9th hour when we're actually in our 8th.
No wonder you're so confused. You're like, we're only 20 minutes in, guys. This is a long time to go.
We've only been here for 15.
It's 3 minutes past 2. Hey, in an hour from now, usually Carrie and Tommy kick off. We're replacing them today, and they want to have a chat to us about it next.
Yes.
So let's stick around. Carrie and Tommy joining us after Kesha's TikTok right here, 1019 The Fox. Right here at 1019 The Fox, Fifi Fevenick in the middle of a world record attempt. And I tell you what, some friends of the show really getting us through.
We are 8 hours and 36 minutes in.
Easy.
This will be 9 back-to-back breakfast shows we will be doing. And all that's getting me through at the moment is looking forward to catching up with friends. And we are joined now, Carrie and Tommy.
Hello. G'day, guys. And can I be the first to say congratulations? I've always said it's about quantity, not quality. So finally, someone's coming through with the goods.
That's why that 11 seconds with Tim Zoo was a masterclass.
Yes, wasn't it?
It was the quality.
I mean,
were you
but have you
thinking?
seen the other bloke? He ended up in hospital, and it might have been unrelated. But let's pretend.
Yeah, to
it
call
was
you
from
a
the same
dog.
thing.
I said
Yeah, I
there was
know.
a dog bite. I go, that's very hurtful.
I know, but he got 26 stitches. So
Did it
How
hurt,
are you guys
Tommy?
going?
Oh, we're
I
going
have-
good. We're going good.
You good? Yeah.
did it hurt?
He can't
Was that the
breathe,
question?
mate.
Getting my ribs broken. It hurt. Yes. Yes.
It's going to hurt for a long time to come.
The biggest thing that hurt the most was it didn't look like it hurt,
No,
and that
it didn't
hurt
at
the
all.
most.
No,
was
I
just a little
thought that
rub
when
tap.
I saw it, I thought it looked like a fake fall, Tommy. And I
Didn't
know
it? We
it's a
all
broken
thought the same thing, Fee.
Yeah.
Imagine being next to that person as they fake fall and trying to tell them to get back up, get back up. And they're looking at with these eyes of, I've got a broken rib.
I actually had to help Tommy out because he was meant to be with myself on the Newcastle Comedy Festival Gala up in Newcastle on Saturday night. He obviously couldn't make it because his rib was broken. I'm at the airport flying home Sunday morning, and over the intercom, Thomas Little, if Thomas Little's here, we're ready to board. And I had to go and say, hey, I assume this is the bloke you're talking about. He's not here. He got punched.
But imagine if it wasn't him and there's a poor guy that
Yeah,
rocked
I know.
up
Why
and then
would
he
you
couldn't
go
get on
up?
his flight because you
That's
just
Tommy-
made
that's
assumptions.
Tommy's problem.
I just rolled the dice.
Hey, Carrie, now
Yeah.
we know that you're best mates with Fee. You two are tight. You're always hanging out together. Now, she's hit a little bit of a lull.
Oh,
you-
mate, she sent me a message at 12 o'clock saying she's going to crash soon.
Yeah,
I'm like,
she's
all
crashed.
you've done is a few extra hours of your normal show. In fact, when I was listening earlier and you guys were having your vital signs checked at 10 a.m., that's an hour longer than your normal show.
Oh, let's not go into how long people work on shows. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
No, I'm just saying that if you're needing your vitals
Checkmate.
checked at 10 a.m., what are you going to do tomorrow
it's-
morning at 6 a.m.?
It's precaution. We have to do it
It's
for
true, but-
H&S or some crap, whatever it's called.
H&S.
I love
Whatever it
H&S.
is. I'm thinking about HSP.
Yeah.
Hoodies and shorts.
No, but the thing is, so we
Halal
did
and
get
snack.
here at 5 a.m. this morning. It is 10 past 2, and it's a small. You know, this is a small studio.
Is it
and
stinking?
there's 3 grown men in here, and you are I
God.
like you
Blaming it.
all. and
I
you're
haven't
all-
farted.
I haven't even gone to the
Okay.
toilet yet.
Is there a no
Sorry.
fart in the studio?
Absolutely.
No, of course.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Fee.
no, we
I
don't.
should admit to something. I have been sneaking there and opening the door a little bit and farting into it.
Don't,
Oh.
Tommy. I can't
Yeah,
hack
I'm
that. The
sorry.
boys
I'm
know
sorry.
that.
So
Tommy,
what
get-
happens if you're like what happens if the record's on the line and if they duck out, it means your record is not going to stand. Do you let them fart in there?
100%.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
I'd let you fart if you let me
Do you know
fart.
what's scary? We can't even, because you know how often you can just walk out of a studio?
Yeah.
I saw, Nate Falvo came in a bit earlier and I saw him outside and I just wanted to run out and everyone like screamed because my foot nearly went out of the studio. We can't even leave.
Yeah, the floor's lava out there. I don't know if you know,
The
guys.
floor is lava.
It's record
So
lava.
what about your toilet?
Well,
You gotta
we
pack
can,
Haven't been yet. 8 hours and
The-
40 minutes in.
Guinness, our adjudicator, has said absolutely for health and safety reasons we get to do that, but we can't take advantage of it. And now at 8 hours and 40 minutes, Nick, I've taken 1. Nick's taken 2.
What?
Yeah, I've only had 1 toilet break and I ran.
I've
To-
done
what are you
none,
talking about?
Harry and
No,
Tommy. I know
yeah.
you love talking about poo chat on your show at your
do.
time that you
We
get
do.
on, because I listen to your show every day when I drop the kids off and pick them up. I haven't been yet, and I just ate 16 Nando ribs, 2 large chips, and 2 pieces of sauce.
gonna
And it
have
is
to-
really brewing up, guys,
He's
and
going
I
to
am
fart
ready.
all
I know.
night.
Bev, I
I
did
am
wonder what
ready.
it was before because when I got out of the lift, I
Oh,
heard this kind
God.
of gentle chattering, and I now realise it was all the porcelain of the Dunnies trembling in fear.
They know I'm coming.
I don't know
the
the
storms are brewing.
I don't know the length of the lease here at Moray Street, but we're changing buildings.
Matey.
Sorry, everyone, we
If
got to
Zoo
go.
was hit to my stomach right now, it'd be gone everywhere.
So when are you going to get fees on the fire engines? When's she going to have her vodka
yeah,
and
that's-
I'm
raspberry?
allowed to drink on air,
Well,
guys.
do you
You
know
can.
what? They made us. Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
guys,
technically.
you should. Oh, I don't know if you had to sign this, Tommy, before your fight, but we've had to sign death waivers. So we had to sign these agreements that we wouldn't consume.
Death waivers?
Well, yeah, one if we died, that it wasn't the company's
Have a heart
responsibility,
attack or something.
but also we can't consume alcohol. So I do want to have a dance
Yeah,
party
but
later
if you're
tonight.
but if you're going to die anyway, just drink. Do you
Well,
know what I
that's
mean?
Fev's
Well done,
policy.
Tommy.
Drink and don't make it their fault.
Yeah.
Surely.
And just do
Responsible.
what
And we're
Carrie
on
says
camera.
every day and goes, nah, I haven't had a drop.
Actually, be careful though, because I did recently go away with you, and I reckon 3 sips of your vodka raspberry, and you won't be able to continue doing the
Oh,
show.
there you go.
So-
She said you were like that. That's weird.
What?
You said Carrie
I
couldn't
could bring her under the table.
Oh, she can absolutely.
Oh, don't
Yes,
you?
thank
Don't
you.
be
I can't wait to
chicken.
walk into a room and see two women under the table.
Also, the saddest brag saying you can beat Fifi at drinking. Come on, Carrie.
Yeah, I mean that is true. That's
It's
true. I
like
could-
Tim Zoo walking around the
Hey,
gym
I could
saying he
take
beat
you
up
on
Tommy
too,
Little.
Nick. You know, yeah.
Take me on, Carrie.
One afternoon.
No, thank you.
Remember that afternoon in Fiji? Carrie surprised me with her. I was just sitting there, and suddenly a pina colada turned up, and I went,
Oh, nice.
hello, 3:00 in the afternoon. I'll have a pina colada, but I couldn't get off the sun lounge for another few
Yeah, at
hours.
3:15, she was like, I can't bear it anymore.
Guys, as
I was
always
like,
say, drink responsibly.
Of course, yeah.
Of course you do.
We just pepper that in.
Yeah, we just have to say that.
Yes.
The T's and C's.
Remember when I took
Yes.
when I took you to the wine pairing dinner and you don't drink wine?
Oh, you were ordering fire trucks there?
Yeah, the man who made the wine flew over from WA to talk everyone through each wine that he served with each course, and Fifi had to keep hiding her fire engine so
Was
that
that
he
the Fanta
wasn't
and gin?
disrespected. Yeah,
She came back on air and said she was
It was
drinking
a new
Fanta
drink.
and gin. A new
Fanta and
drink.
gin's amazing.
So was it a 12-year-old birthday party or down in
Oh,
Dandenong?
Janta? Were you having Jantas on ice? Mate, I love a Janta.
Oh, Carrie and Tommy,
Oh,
well, we
God.
won't hear you this Arvo. We're going to miss you, but we'll see you tomorrow afternoon right here at the Fox, all right?
You can grab it on the podcast.
Hey guys, we
True,
might give
very
away
true.
your pink trip in our shift.
No, Fev before said also because we're taking the code words. People are ringing
was
with the code
souffle.
words. And Fev nearly said to one of them, "You're off to Paris."
Yeah,
I was
well, I
like,
just
you
thought they'd
can't
won.
give the trip to one of the like they're in the running for it.
they are in the running.
Yes.
Whoops.
Imagine Fev in Paris seeing pink.
Oui,
He would
oui.
be oh my God.
You know, to be like, au revoir, bonjour tout le monde,
Au
mademoiselle
revoir.
Carrie, and je
not
m'appelle
bad.
Brandon. Eh?
It's not au revoir. It's au revoir.
You know, hey, Sonda, stop laughing so much.
Olive wine.
Not that funny.
We'll speak to you later,
Oui.
Carrie and Tommy. Thanks for jumping on with us. We appreciate it. We love you.
Good luck. Have
See
fun.
you.
Let's continue now. Creeping Metro Boomin' the weekend. 21 Savage at 1019 The Fox. It's setting a Guinness World Record. Are you pinching a punch, Fev?
For the first of the month.
Fee is back off her Pilates reformer.
Just folded herself in
That
half.
was impressive.
She's like, look at me, look at me.
No, because I don't think I've ever got my feet on the floor behind
Wouldn't be
my
hard.
head
You're
before.
pretty small to get your
It's about
legs.
flexibility though, but my feet were behind my head, touching the floor.
Yeah, that was impressive.
That's a first.
You're like the little one in Ocean's 11. You could just go in the washing machine, sneak into the casino.
Ocean's 11.
Oh, really?
Hey, that's Max and Troy Kinney. How cool is that?
Max Price and Troy Kinney. What are they doing here?
Hey, boys.
Kinney might look alike. We constantly get confused for the other one.
Heaps funnier.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I was on his show.
Can I just point out that they're not sort of invited as guests; they're just wandering in the studio.
But I love that. They should come and say hi. Can they
you
come
want
in
them
now? Yeah, come in now because I didn't know what I was doing.
Wandering
We're
to
allowed
the
to?
studio.
Troy Kinney, Max Price.
Two comedic superstars just popped into the studio.
Hello.
Hello.
Troy.
Cody, meet
Max.
Cody.
Yeah, I know.
Just didn't believe this record was actually happening, so I had to see it for myself.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How are you guys going so far?
Yeah,
good.
good.
All
What do we? What does that
No,
say? 8
pretty-
hours and 52 minutes in.
They look
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, we look
Yeah.
good. We're ready
Got
to
an
go.
exercise bike. The
Cody will
Nando's
kill
on top
this.
of all the other food. Poor move. I forget I'm stuck in this room. That was a bad choice.
What are we up to?
And now, Cody, when we live with each other, remember FIFA games we used to play?
Yeah, Pricey and I used to live together in Port Melbourne in a share house, and whoever owned that joint, that's when you do feel bad for the owner.
You told us that
Rare.
he chucked a control through the TV and went for a walk for ages, didn't he? Which one did that?
No, Pricey
Pricey
yeah.
did that.
We played a game, and I came back in the last 10 minutes and beat him 3-2, and he walked downstairs, slammed the front door, came back 15 minutes later sweating, and he said, I had to run that one off.
And we used to have a dartboard, and we got bored of the proper
Just
line,
normal
and
darts.
we decided to do a 20-foot dart game and put 85 holes in the
Yeah,
wall.
we used to play hallway darts. So you have a bunch of beers and it was less dart and more tiny javelin. We were just pegging them
We used
down
to do
the
that with
hallway.
ping pong with me, Ryan Houlihan, and a few of the other boys, and we used to play the best of 10.
Oh, you had an athlete's house as well.
Yeah, we had
Sick.
we had an athlete's house. So the best of, the first to 10, best of 5 sets, and we played over a certain amount of months, and you just keep playing at a board. And if you lost, you had to run a nude lap around Mooney Valley because so you had to run the whole track Mooney Valley, or a choice of getting 3 darts chucked at your bare bum.
Oh, you just run nude, wouldn't you?
Well, you could get arrested for that if you get caught running around the track nude, and it had to be like on a night meet.
Surely you
So
can get
you-
arrested if you throw darts at
So
your
you,
friend.
from the other
Get
side of the
arrested for that 'cause that's weird.
So you sit down and you have darts thrown at your bum. So we'd always take that because sometimes you'd miss the dart because it's a fair way.
Would they get you though? Did they
Yeah,
ever
sometimes
get
it gets stuck in your bum. You have a little blood come out, but it's a great game. It's a great
that's
game.
not a good game.
It's a great. You don't want to lose. Don't lose.
Forget bullseye. What about brown's eye? Did anyone ever get that? 180.
180. That's how we're going.
Yeah.
I can't believe now we're like a zoo exhibit. Like our friends just come past and go, "What are they doing in there?" Are they-
I felt like I was at the Myers windows. Everyone's lining up.
yeah.
What were you doing here?
Meeting.
Probably a private meeting you can't talk about.
Yeah. Just talking about a podcast that'll probably never happen. So.
I was just talking to DC about Triple M, maybe.
I know you literally probably walked out of a room where an executive said, "Now keep all this to yourself," and now you're on.
No,
Come in, guys.
I
We've
wish
got
it was.
time to
I wish
fill.
it was a meeting that important.
Oh, okay.
Go through the contract. We need to hear figures, length of time.
Well, it's good to see you. Thank you for chewing up that 5 minutes.
There we go.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
mate.
you.
Make sure you tune in from about 10 about 12 tonight in the morning. That's going to be
It'll be
real
ugly.
loose.
I might be asleep.
Kinney's not jealous at all, but I know Max Price has 2 young kids, and he's looking at me going, "Man, I'd do anything to get out of the house for
I can
20."
get out of the dinner, bath, bed routine.
Oh, mate.
I'll do this record.
I'm quitting after that. Once they're in bed, I can go home.
Hey, so coming in, boys. Hey, look what
No
time it
worries, enjoy.
is.
Podcast.
Officially 1/3 of the way through our world record attempt, and we are flying. Fifi Fevenik, hello to you.
Yes, we are 8 hours and 59 minutes. Actually, that's going to tick over into 9 hours.
1/3, yeah.
15 seconds. 27 hours. That is what we are aiming for, Melbourne, and we love your support. 13 10 60, call anytime. Give us some words of wisdom, some motivation. Get us across the line. And remember, we're playing Alpha Bucks on the hour, every hour. So that is, if you add that up, $10,000 every hour over 27 hours, it's over $250,000 we could be giving away. And right now we have Liz from Rockbank. Hi, Liz.
Hi, how are you going?
Great, Liz. You are through. You're playing Alpha Bucks. Now, sorry, I'm a bit exhausted. I was just doing Pilates on the reformer bed and I just realised I'm out of bed.
Hey, do you want to catch a breath? Because I've got to play this fee.
Oh, good one.
ABC.
There we go, Liz. Officially, we're off and running with Alpha Bucks. 30 seconds, 10 questions, and every answer needs to begin with
the letter M. Lizzie from Rockbank. Who wants to take their kids to Queensland? That'll be fun if you win 10 grand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give you the answer to question 6. An Australian cricketer, Mitchell Stark. Good luck. You there?
Okay. Yep.
Good luck.
Okay.
Mitchell
Thank you.
Stark. Good luck, Liz. Okay, the letter M for $10,000. Question 1. Name an NRL team.
Oh, God. Pass.
A car brand.
Mazda.
A language.
Maltese.
Something in outer space.
Moon.
An animal.
Mongoose.
An Australian cricketer.
Oh, you just said it.
Mitchell
Pass.
Stark.
A university
Mitchell Stark.
degree.
Pass.
A Will Smith movie.
Men in Black.
Something you find in the kitchen.
Mug.
A body of water.
Oh, damn.
Bad luck, Liz.
I did pretty good, though.
You smashed
incredible.
it. Liz, an NRL team. Melbourne.
Melbourne
Storm.
Oh, how crap of
A
me.
university degree, medicine or marketing, a body of water, the Murray River, Mediterranean Sea.
God, those last 3, the 3 that she missed were...
They were pretty gettable, but Liz, you got $100 cash. Well played.
Thank you so much. Good luck, guys. You're doing awesome.
Thanks, Liz. Watch us on
Liz.
YouTube.
Yeah, you
Tell all your
can.
friends.
Yeah, fox.com.au for everyone that wants to watch us. There's so many people online watching us on YouTube, getting along, commenting along as well. Alpha Bucks is back at 3:30, an hour from now. Another $10,000 cash.
Yeah,
What's the
favourite
letter?
letter. B for boxing.
B. Start studying that letter. Get through on 13 10 60. When we announce, it could be all yours.
Hey, B for Billy.
Billy Brownless,
Hey!
Double B, joining us straight after this. First, Oliver Tree, Robin Schultz teaming up for Miss You at 1019 The Fox. Big fella outside the studio with us after this. Good afternoon.